I'm okay with it.
That's
Me
really dark.
too.
That's really dark and twisted. That's really dark.
It's time to be polite, everybody. 'Cause
And
the
positive.
live feed is started.
Georgia!
Georgia.
Hello, Georgia.
Hello,
How
hello.
are you?
Hello, hello.
You know what I just realized like yesterday? My hair is super duper red. I was convinced it was brown.
That's so nice.
Like really sure it was brown. I saw a picture, I was like, oh, it is red.
It's really
Is that your natural
beautiful.
I think it's as close to my natural color as I've been in a long time.
That's cool.
But when you say I noticed my hair is red, is it like you colored your hair and then you said, oh, it's red? Or
No, I haven't colored it in a long time. Somebody took a picture of me and I saw it and I was like, wow, that's not what I thought my hair looked like.
That's fun.
my hair was like golden brown for a really long time and now it's white.
It is white.
It's getting there, Rick, but it's not white yet.
No.
But ways to go.
We are live broadcasting now.
Okay.
If you could click the share button, that would be amazing.
So we are sharing.
We are family. This is funny.
Good job for me. I have enough jobs. I don't think I need another one.
What are you saying?
Read it after.
Is there more?
Read it. Yeah. So I said, oh.
What is right here? This is where you say, I was.
Time to make the art. To share the art.
Oh.
Hi. I have
Hi.
a bear for you.
Yes.
Have you been working out?
No,
Is your knee doing better?
kind of.
Maybe a little more mobile?
Maybe.
You look fantastic.
Thank you. I don't feel great.
We probably missed you last week. You were like, practice.
2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I do have a tendency to comment on people's body wellness. And sometimes then I start getting self-conscious. Like, is that okay that I said you look fantastic?
No, that's fine. Thank you.
Because you could say, it doesn't matter how I look. It matters how I am on the inside.
You are
We all
also
know that's the
awesome. Especially you, Alex. You are awesome.
I know that.
No, but like metaphysical insides of your soul.
That's what he was talking about.
Oh.
We also know that you're not doing.
I'm
Yeah.
losing everything. I'm
Right,
sorry.
back on there.
Okay. So I stop making a mess of myself. Here we go. This is Rumble 520.
Holy crap! There's only supposed to be 6.
We're tired.
Come on! Where's my art awards?
Okay.
I'll make you one.
Would
Are we
you?
doing that?
Once
What?
my wrist heals up, absolutely.
I asked you a question a while ago about that and you never responded.
I probably said I would burn it.
No, you just didn't respond.
I have a speech for when I get that award and a saw. And my speech would go, there were nights when you're just laying on bed, sweating bullets, going, am I going to lose my house? Am I going to lose my job? Am I going to go to jail? Am I doing this right? God, send me a sign. And you don't get the acknowledgments that you need when you need them. And then there's a point where you've earned it and you're confident and you don't need anybody's affirmation anymore. And then they start giving you freaking awards. And I would cut that award up right in front of everybody and hand pieces out to all the artists I know that are struggling.
That's okay.
Like a metal saw. Just, and this, I saw you working really hard. And I know you're struggling.
We're just gonna pull the Mean Girls and break the tiara in pieces.
Yeah.
I have not seen Mean Girls, but I would absolutely
Break it.
pull it. And I would pink on Wednesday. Can I say this too, as a junior high school teacher? There was a point where I was like, something's happened in the social media world or movies where all the teenage girls are being really mean for no reason. I started seeing the pattern, and I kind of know Mean Girls off by heart without having seen the film. Then they healed. Then there was healing. It kind of went to video and whatever, drifted out of the cable sphere. And then I'm like, wait a second, there must be another Mean Girls. Is there Mean Girls too? And I just started asking, like, what's your favorite TV show? Dirty Pretty Liars?
Pretty Little Lies.
Pretty Little Liars? Also wrecked my life. Don't make TV shows about being mean to your teachers. It's just not a good idea.
Generationally speaking, not a good idea.
What
Okay.
was ours then? Oh, Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
That's pretty
2 weeks, Bender. I got you. I did that once. We tried to watch it last week. It's unwatchable.
My kids don't like it.
One of my favorites.
My
Which
kids
one?
Don't like it.
Breakfast Club.
It's unwatchable. No, it's the world is softened since they made that film.
I
There's
don't
lots
think
of things that are
there's too many
totally
references that my
unwatchable in that
kids
film.
don't get.
It's like I hear people talking about Friends. Friends was unwatchable when it was on, and now that we've evolved a little bit, it's even worse, right?
Yeah.
There's several problems with our culture that I blame on that show. Like, people didn't used to do this, and now it's everybody does it. This
okay.
used to be a secret, and now it's not.
Now the whole world.
Let's add you in the positive for the stuff.
Okay.
Can we take pictures of it?
So, oh yeah. Can you give to Chelsea and she'll put them up on the thing? Thanks, Ayla.
Please give to Chelsea.
Okay.
Look,
We haven't
are we lighting those lights? Let's light the lights.
done anything
No, no,
like
no,
we usually
no,
do yet. So
no,
can
no,
I please start now?
no,
Oh, you're doing that. Okay. So I'm going to start with the land
Yeah,
acknowledgement.
if I had just sat here quietly, you would eventually get to the point.
Is that Sailor Moon? Okay.
Is it? Is it though? Look at.
Oh
Is this how I'm? Is that table clean?
no!
You have a funny thing.
He likes it.
You sit there. Come on, come on.
I know why.
Sit there.
Okay.
I'm taking this chair away until you
Okay.
clean up your mess. How
Okay.
weird is it that I'm the tiny
I'm-
one on the live?
I'm gonna start the auction part. I mean, not the auction. I'm gonna start the nope. I'm gonna do the land acknowledgement because we've just been talking for like 20 minutes
Are you
straight.
sitting
Okay?
right there, or are you standing tonight?
I'm gonna be mostly here.
Okay. I
Is
gotta do
there-
something with
is that- You have there. There's an echo. Is that you?
Coming from here.
Oh, turn your volume down. I thought it was you guys.
I was like, I can't hear anything, but
Georgie,
you can
you
hear
fine?
it.
You're making me crazy, and I thought it was your phone.
And this is the part of the night where we drive everyone mad.
There was a span of time where we got the best sound quality by having Jessica wearing headphones with a microphone. And I tested it out, and I knew that there was an echo where when you spoke, there was like a half-second lag to when it came back and played in your ear. But this is what Jessica was like with the headphones. And I'm like, oh, this would be irritating. You really have to multitask, but I think we can do this. And I'm like, here, can you try this? And she's like, too busy to try it. And I was like, can we try this? She's like, too busy to try it. She puts it on. She's like, hi. Well, come to, and she waited with each syllable for it to pass through her ears before she said the next thing. And I was like, you just got to pretend that sound's not happening and just go. The rumble, and you can see her head moving as she heard the sound of the individual symbol. And I watched it for about 8 seconds. I'm like, maybe I'll just enjoy this for a minute. You remember that? Is somebody freaking out outside? Or they having
Someone's
fun?
yelling.
Screaming.
Someone's yelling outside.
In a moment.
Maybe he can't find our live feed on Facebook.
I think that's it. He's so distraught.
Ah!
Why can't I find the rumble?
Who's Green Army back?
Alox,
Alox? Okay.
please don't give the crazy yelling guy Alox's back.
Or do. That could be interesting.
Oh my
Right.
god.
Land acknowledgement. Here we go.
The Creator gifted us with this land that we are blessed to share and care for together. We acknowledge that the land we gather on, Mohkinstsis, is the ancestral territory of the Siksika Sitapi, the Siksika, the Kainai, the Piikani, the Amskapi Piikani. We acknowledge all the Treaty 7 signatories, including the Tsuut'ina people, as well as the Aiarhe Nakota Nations, Bearspaw, Chiniki, and Wesley. This land is also home of Métis Nation Region 3 and all others who call this place home. Thank you for joining us. And thank you for coming down, everyone. My eyes are already teared up from laughing so hard, so I think it's going to be a lovely evening. I am currently doing the paperwork from last week's rumble, so everything's fine. If I haven't got confirmation messages out yet, they'll be coming.
She is a TED Talk.
And that's what I was doing when I should have been doing Rumble House work. So I was there.
Do you want to give us your TED Talk?
Oh, please. Should I spin a wheel or what should we do?
Why don't you give us your TED Talk?
I can't.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I can't. It will be out on YouTube and then we'll share it.
Right. How about at the end of the night? The last 12 minutes.
Let's see. If I have psychological breaks.
No, it's fine. I was just teasing you.
Okay. So I didn't set
I
up.
think anybody that missed the TED Talk should have to wait.
I agree.
You saw it though.
I did see it. I got to see it first, which was very exciting.
And that gave me a lot of strength to go forward.
Oh, yay!
It was good.
That makes me happy.
Good heart syrup. Good heart syrup.
Don't you think you started like Oscar the Grouch?
Yeah. No, yeah. Hold on, I couldn't hear what he's saying. Usually I keep $5 in my pocket to give people like that are like kind of like super angry,
Yeah.
and it just helps them mellow.
It's because of that law that he's walking around like that. He changed the law years ago.
What is it?
It's like a human rights act, so you have to. He's in charge of if you want to help.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But he
yeah.
probably needs to anyways, but he's never going to get it unless he chooses.
Yeah.
So until they all snap out of it, which is never going to happen.
Yeah.
If I was saying it correctly.
Yeah.
The old law used to be they would get you help, whether you liked it or not.
Old law, they might put you away, give you a lobotomy, and castrate you. So it's probably
No,
better
they
now.
stopped doing that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, that's my fear. I spend a lot of time worrying about getting locked up and having a lobotomy. I spend way more time obsessing on that than I probably should.
You should know what's
I might be manifesting
Psych wards are pretty chill, dude.
I know a lady.
till I get there.
I know a lady who gave lobotomies in Calgary in the 60s.
Yeah.
It's a strange conversation to have.
They really thought they were helping people.
I know.
She
That's a
very
scary.
openly talks about it. She's like, I
I
thought we
wanted to
were
get-
helping.
An X tattoo there for like where my body.
Yeah.
And that's the only tattoo I have.
Mark the
They
spot.
don't go through there. They go through your eye.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. No, I stick
Jesus.
through your eye.
And it doesn't blind you, or you lose an eye as well?
No, it's through the eye socket. So they go above your actual
That's not helping me
eyeball.
right
And
now.
it's like 2 little taps.
First piece of inspiration comes to
Lobotomy.
from lobotomy. What? Like
What's the matter?
lobotomies doesn't matter.
Did it land on lobotomy?
No.
I think it came up because there was a guy in the 40s who got a spike through his head. And it totally changed his personality. So they were like, oh, wait a minute.
That's interesting.
Doesn't
She's
that make
unhappy
you-
because she's stuck at home and doesn't like her life.
They didn't give you lobotomies for that. They gave you a little.
They did that too. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna start here.
Oh
Here we
no,
go.
I meant the
Okay.
massage machine.
Oh, but they also did shock therapy.
First piece of inspiration comes to us from. Hi, how are you? Very nice to see you.
Shock therapy and lobotomy.
Shut-
Welcome to the 60s.
which is the first piece of inspiration is Charlotte Perkins Gilman, and the concept is freedom. So there's here, so freedom from oppression, thinking about what frees you, and the systems at work. Charlotte Perkins Gilman is best known for the yellow wallpaper. The terrifying piece that traumatized me during ACAD times. A story inspired by the disastrous sexist rest cure. Oh my gosh, it's all connected. Rest cure
What was the
prescribed
rest cure, Jessica? Could you demonstrate it for us?
for her For her
Oh,
post, no, I'm
that's
just
what I
kidding.
thought it was.
Sexist breast cure prescribed for her postpartum depression. In her day, Gilman was also famous as a social critic, giving popular lectures on economic and social reform and for her unconventional life choices. Her utopian novels and nonfiction are worth revisiting for their visions of a cooperative society and the place of gender roles in economics. So this is her beautiful image, and there's the yellow wallpaper, and then you can see the tear in the yellow wallpaper. And if you haven't read the yellow wallpaper, like it says, maybe it's a good time to revise our.
Wait, are you talking about reading a book called The Yellow Wallpaper?
Yeah, did you
No,
have to
I
read that
have
in
not read
Inkhead?
No.
I had to read that. It's a short story. It's not like a novel. Right? It's a short story.
Did she kill her husband?
I
she
actually
waited
don't
for-
remember that. I just remember the feeling it gave
I think
me.
it was her husband was coming home and she killed him or something.
That was Alice Munro. No,
Hey,
that
you guys. I thought I sold those flowers.
Yeah, they're mine.
Oh,
Sometimes I sell them twice, but
we give you the money
well,
twice.
why don't you keep them hanging up in the bathroom?
because they stress me out.
Flowers, dude?
Those ones.
They're insane.
I'm a very sensitive person, and that would make me feel just.
They're insane.
Yeah, I know that doesn't help me.
Just-
A super sane person might be like, "Hey, it'll be fun. Let's like take mushrooms and go camping."
Well,
I go
that's-
camping.
that's
I
a-
already speak to the trees.
That's a bad asset trip right there.
I don't need that in my life, though. I love you. I love your piece. I bought it because I respected it, but I can't hang it.
My brain's like a bad asset trip. buddy.
I had a conversation with a friend of ours that brought us a painting of his mom with her head chopped off. I'm like, it's because it's so good that I can't look at that.
Oh, that's I never thought.
Second piece of inspiration comes to us from Khalil Gibran, the two learned men. Once there lived in the ancient city of Afkar two learned men who hated and belittled each other's learning. For one of them denied the existence of the gods, and the other was a believer. One day the two met in the marketplace, and amidst their followers, they began to dispute and to argue about the existence or the non-existence of the gods. And after 2 hours of contention, they parted. That evening, the unbeliever went to the temple and prostrated himself before the altar and prayed the gods to forgive his wayward past. In the same hour, the other learned man, he who had upheld the gods, burned his sacred books, for he had become an unbeliever. That's
Way to
interesting.
go.
Way to go. And the last piece of inspiration from Linda Barry. If you don't know her work, she is lovely. She's a comic book artist.
If you don't know her by now,
It's a good song.
you will never, never, never.
Oh, this is wonderful.
Wunderbar.
Section 2, Character Jam and other jams. We got Sean, Ron, Eric, Angelo, Jerry. So this is like how to make comic books. This is a whole page on characters. Character
Can I
Jam.
squeeze by?
So the yellow wallpaper
Perhaps you could give
and
us
all of these different things that
perhaps
occurred
you
in the
could give us a
60s to
reading of the
women.
yellow wallpaper.
And then we have Khalil Gibran, and then we have characters. Or, you know, make art based on whatever you like. And then we're going to have an auction at 9 o'clock. Yep. What?
Yeah, where did you get those glasses?
Are they prescription?
He just,
They were talking.
Is everybody a robot?
and you can't hear us.
This is the
Yeah.
And don't listen to music.
That feels like cheating.
Wait a second.
Can you hear me?
While you're painting, you can record yourself.
Yeah, I can hear you. You can't hear us.
The Ray-Bans, they're not that expensive because
I like the dishcloths that I
they're
got from
offensive to
you.
people. People find them offensive. They're afraid that they're
In
going
the
to
office
get
there.
videoed in the back.
The towels, yeah, you told me.
Is the light on?
We haven't washed them yet.
No, here, watch.
One.
That's how you can film a video.
Well, they've already been to the washer
They're
and
pretty
dryer, so.
obvious, right?
Oh,
I
that's
like
good.
them because I can have my hands free.
I told
That's a
Steven,
good
don't
idea.
touch your
It's good for me. You wouldn't want to wear them up to a hockey game.
Sorry, I
People
couldn't
are
hear that.
like, It's one of those backlash things. Do you hate these?
No, I think it's cool.
Where can you see?
As someone who crochets with both hands,
Right? Yes.
Where can you see this stuff?
I'll just
No.
text them
It's
saying we can't hear us.
like Bluetooth. I can hear
Hey, Jess,
music,
can you
and
hear me?
if I press this, it'll record for 1 minute.
Nope, she can't hear me either.
Down, it'll take a photo. So they're pretty handy. If you got pulled over by a cop and you have these on, you'd be like, "Hi, I'm recording you," right? So I quite like them, but I remember Chester was really offended that we were over here and we have like the live feed, we're doing the live broadcast, and Chester did not want his pictures. I didn't realize that, and so I deleted it. But there is kind of a counterculture reaction to these. They have, like Felix wants to try them on now because I want somebody to throw acid in his face or something. You know?
But
the camera is just, it goes where you
There's
look.
two
Like the
cameras.
cameras don't go where your eyes go,
There's two
right?
cameras,
They're not that smart.
and it does stereoscopic vision, and it follows your head. So one disadvantage, if you're riding your bike, you want to videotape over there, you're not looking where you're going.
Or you can get busted if you're looking somewhere you're not supposed to be looking.
Yeah, like if I went for a walk with Jess and I was checking out other ladies' butts,
That would be like very obvious. Yeah.
The problem is, I haven't met, other than Georgia, I haven't met anybody with a butt as nice as Jess's since.
Me neither.
Tell me something.
that's usually how it
Has
goes.
the world gone totally crazy and I'm the only sane person left or what's happening?
Did you ever see that?
I love that you think you're a sane one.
Yeah, you know what?
That
For
makes
years,
me so happy for you.
No,
Did you
it's
see the
really
Burgess
cute.
Meredith, Twilight Zone, where he wanted to just be left alone with his books, and then there's a bomb, and he's so happy to be left alone with his books, and then he stepped on his glasses.
I know I've decided the whole world's crazy. I'm the only sane.
That's my metric I use to make sure that I'm not crazy. Is when I notice that everybody thinks I'm nuts. Like when everybody's wrong, I stop and I wonder maybe I'm the
Yes,
problem.
you hear us now?
But Georgia, you are absolutely not the problem.
You don't think?
You're the solution.
A little bit crazy because you hang out here with us.
It is. What do your friends think
Yeah.
of us?
It's your
Or you haven't told them about us,
I
have you?
don't know, I haven't.
I texted,
I
but
don't blame
You
you.
know, my friends go, you go where on Wednesday night?
Hey,
You go on the
sketchy
C train?
people, yeah.
What, all my old friends, you take the C train? Yeah.
Kelly, I can't hear you over
We're your
there.
dirty little secret, Georgia.
you can't hear me either?
I don't mind that at all.
I can't hear you over the noise level coming from them. That's my problem.
Anyway,
Oh, yeah.
Come down to the
What
Rumble
is an
House.
animal?
We'll be your dirty little secret. What?
What is an animal we love that really moves us? I did a bird last week.
Gorillas. Rabbits.
Okay, I got it.
Rich, are you still screening t-shirts?
Of
Yeah, from the.
the TEDx?
Yeah.
Because you said you were
Yeah.
gonna do that.
I have one for you right here.
Well, I said if they brought one, it's easier. Then we can
No,
get
but I
it.
have one for you, Georgia. It's perfect.
What's I? Because I have two Rumble House t-shirts. One is size small and it's so small I can't breathe.
This is size large.
I texted her, or texted Rich, and I don't think he got the thing yet.
Oh,
Or did.
did I tell you when I went to the Broadway, I had my Rumble jacket on?
Oh, yeah,
Somebody
they're
asked me if
loud.
I was even if I was doing my TEDx talk.
Yeah.
And then,
Who was it?
I don't know, someone who works at, volunteers at Loophole all the time.
That's so
That's
Um,
fun.
And she said you were the one who told her about it. And then I've been wearing, do you remember I brought in a linen jacket, like a linen blazer,
Yes.
and you guys silkscreened it? So
Yeah.
I've been wearing it to work.
Yeah.
And it gets much attention.
That's so nice.
It'll get us people actually.
People attention.
People attention.
That's so
Yeah.
nice.
At least once a week, I have a Rumble t-shirt or jacket on at work.
I always wear one. I think at least I wear this one to at least once a week too to school.
mine's hanging on my wall because I don't want to get it right.
I know that's a pain.
They get better when you
I
wear them,
understand
though.
that.
Wear it, and then when you wear it, we'll get you another one. Okay?
It's already nailed in the wall. It's not coming down.
Okay, I think.
My quality is so piece by animals. Maybe just a little piece.
Little dudes.
I brought so many little dudes because I didn't know which one to sell to me.
That's
Have
exciting.
you seen the first grade emotional support pickle?
Yes.
Have you made one yet?
Well, I've been in this for 2.5 weeks, so no. The urgent care person said it might have been overexertion, but my doctor.
You got that one flick that's been like stuck to you all over.
Yeah, and I always see it in the corner of my eye. Hi, Richard. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Dusty. Hi, Theo. So nice.
We've
I'm
made
trying
it.
to decide if I'm in the mood.
Oh,
Ash sent me a picture of a dog. I don't know what dog, but it was a dog.
what do they look like?
It was
Blonde and curly?
blonde.
That's Murphy. That's Murphy the Wonder Dog.
I would just get random pictures of dogs or babies.
Ash on Wednesday nights, because I work in town, and then it's a very long day for Murphy. So Ash always takes the bus to my place, whether they're staying there or not, and lets the dog out. And then their dad goes and picks them up. So they're currently at my house without
Yeah.
permission.
A little scary.
No, I just miss my children. And I like to be around them all the time because I'm that
Kids,
mom.
right?
They are really good kids. But I didn't realize they'd be there for supper.
Are you talking to the people, Jess?
Hello.
Not talking to the people?
I was. I'm sorry about that.
And bread in the freezer, because I don't eat bread if they're not there, so
Shove it in the toaster.
yeah,
Oh, that sounds out real quick.
they'll figure it out. I think there's a half a rotisserie chicken. They will not starve.
They won't starve.
Okay, not to worry. They can feed themselves.
Yep.
So I will probably get going on an embroidery too.
I used to love to know that. My thing anymore. Probably too much when I was a kid. It is.
How about now? Is there an echo?
Hello.
Is that doing a weird echo?
There's an echo.
Just have that. So that it would arrive.
Hello.
Groceries or whatever.
Yeah. I have a bad habit of just like standing over the sink and eating whatever can. Like there, dinner done, good. It's good.
There's enough protein in
grab
it.
an apple.
What's wrong with that? There was
How about now?
the author of the books or the protagonist.
Is there a weird echo?
But there was, I think, a detective, like the whole series.
Can I hear you now?
Never.
How about
did
now? Is there a weird echo?
Sandwiches leaning over the sink.
There's,
Kelly, can you hear me?
Can you hear
can you
us?
hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a,
The feedback.
right?
I might need to
there's
turn
a,
the sound
there's a,
off.
it sounds like the womp from Peanuts.
I might need to turn that sound off tonight.
Let's try them.
If I can figure
Just
out-
text, can you text me in
We'll
the
do some research.
comments, please?
It's doing it anyway.
Are you typing now?
I'll be more engaging in a second.
Sound seems to be okay now.
Maybe if I put headphones on in the future, that might be the ticket.
Okay.
That's gonna be my solution, I think. I'll be able to tell you when Kelly and Dusty are talking.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me?
Generation is Sailor Moon from 2000 or 90?
I don't think Rich has his headphones on yet.
yeah.
Yours.
My generation.
Yeah, let's look that up and find out what the answer is about generations, because I'm curious where they
I
start.
still don't think they can hear us,
I know.
actually.
It's like I'm so worried though because I get such dirtiness. Ah, that's not English.
No, I think
But
he
then
turned us
like around
back off
my
of
wrist
him.
gets so dirty because I'm always wearing it like here and doing stuff, and then I'm like, it's not pristine.
The
Oh.
original
I
run,
think Rich is trying to get his headset on so he can hear us.
1991 to 1997.
The original what?
The original run.
Well, he
of the-
turned us off because of the feedback, but then he did something on
Good.
his end that solved that feedback.
actually
but I don't think he
realized
turned us back on.
I thought we were talking.
Yeah, I know, it's kind of weird.
No, I was trying to figure out which.
I have no idea what the
timeline.
feedback
I'm
was
trying to
from,
think of
but
a cheeky name that isn't Sailor Moon. It's not working.
I noticed the camera's different too.
I think my cat is named after the Sailor Moon.
It's more crisp. It's like
I don't-
you're like, well, it's like you're on TV kind of thing, but
What's her name?
it looks different.
Well, that's Sailor Moon, but my cat's name is Blue.
Tracking wise.
It's the cat in Sailor Moon.
I'll just leave it
There's
as
somebody
something
named Luna. Her name is Sailor Moon.
There's Sailor all.
I never watched it.
I didn't watch it, but I knew
The
it.
captions are catching our talking though.
91, 7 was like.
The captions are catching us talking.
Oh, that's
Did I tell you
good.
that I was doing a reading test with this kid? And one of the questions was to see if you're paying attention. You're supposed to ask them what they thought the
Well, I think they must be there,
were
but
described as you. And the answer in the book was
on the broadcast, they must be able to hear us.
and so I asked this kid like, how would you describe the animals in the zoo? And he's like,
I would just continue with
and then I
Rich.
told
We
him
have to
it's
say
supposed to
something
be
else.
like, you know, like furry. And he's like, furries? And I was like, okay, I'm giving you interpretation points to the max for that one, but we're not going to go any further with this.
I like the purple and the.
Clearly that you have understandings of some different expectations, but yeah. But the expression on his face was just priceless.
I got a new loom,
Can you
Kelly.
apologize to Dusty and Kelly about the sound, and maybe explain to them about how our
Okay.
live feed stopped working on the desktop. We had to rearrange our lives, and right now I don't have means to make their voices count.
No.
It's not that they don't count. I just can't
Yeah.
make it work right now. They
We
might be actually talking at the same time as us, which will be weird for
We
the
are.
viewers at home.
everyone, if you heard Rich just say all of that, we have been trying to restructure everything and figure out the sound and video and everything with different computers here at the gallery. So the sound has been not awesome. Last time too, I think Kelly wasn't able to talk. So please feel free to type stuff
Also,
in
I
the
had the
chat.
craziest urge to listen to La La Land today,
I've never seen it.
and that's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, I noticed when they talk, it's like so loud we can't hear ourselves talking. But it's okay.
Well, that's the problem. They're talking over us while we're talking. We can't hear each other, but the captions are catching what we're saying.
It's funny though. Yeah, I don't have the captions on.
Also, everybody's freaked. I don't usually see movies until long after everybody's freaked out about them.
Me too. I wait until the.
Oh, I'll go
tape
back to
dies down.
making the mimic.
In fact, I thought originally that the movie The Matrix was kind of a bomb. I thought everybody hated it. Turns out everybody loved it, but I wasn't really like savvy to what the hype was. I thought the hype was all about how awful it was because I guess I was just generally hearing like the feedback that was the contrarian feedback saying, "Oh, wasn't that great?" You know, that
The
kind of
live
thing.
went down to 2.
And so I assumed the movie was a bomb and watched it on video by myself one day, expecting it to be like Cats or something. And I was totally blown away by it because it wasn't a bomb at all. But okay, back to my point.
We're with you.
I was talking to this kid at school when I finally saw La La Land, And I was like, hey man, did you see La La Land? Because I knew he'd really like it. And he goes, yeah. And I understood it, but like the real way. And I was like, yeah, me too. And then ever since I've wondered, like, what the hell is he talking about? That he kind of made it sound like there was some meta understanding of La La Land that I wasn't privy to. And I still don't know exactly what he meant by that because it doesn't seem complicated to me. But maybe there was like some like hidden, like, it's actually like a metaphor for the Russian Revolution.
Oh.
No, it's not.
Oh, that's also meta. Dusty said the captions are catching them chatting.
It would because they're chatting online.
Yeah,
whatever
So we just can't hear
We
them?
can't hear them, but everybody online can.
Disneyland themes.
So if they were over talking
I'm
us,
sorry.
it'd just be pure chaos.
Just
Yay, chaos!
Did Amanda's fish sell last week?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Do you want the sheet from last week?
I'm just gonna make it up because I kind of think I know what to put.
You're
on.
amazing.
Sketchy.
Hi.
Sketch.
Have you been in before?
No, I'm following her footsteps.
Oh, you came!
Oh,
Hi!
that's so nice.
This is Leah. She's an amazing fiber artist.
Leah,
I know
nice
her
to meet
From
you.
Girl Scouts, and I know her from not Girl Scouts.
I'm a
Girl
Sparks leader still.
Sparks leader.
I have 6 great nieces, and we just did Sparkle Fest this weekend.
Oh my goodness.
It never ends. It
That's
never
so
ends.
cute.
And Leah teaches and sometimes used to teach at the Late Night Center.
That's amazing.
This is Rebel House.
Cool to see this. Yeah, I kind of did a quick lookup when I left the coffee house and thought I'd see what this is
That's
about.
so exciting.
That's so
So,
fun.
We hang
Welcome.
out from 7 to 9 and make art.
Yeah.
Often there's people here and food, but not tonight. And then at 9 o'clock we auction off here. And
Wow.
people from all around the world join us and we make money. So if you have some, you
Not a
want-
lot, just enough to usually pay rent.
Yeah.
Sometimes
The
you have to
important
do that.
bit.
Just for the coffee machine.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good. Well, it's nice to meet everybody. Hello.
It's really nice to meet you too.
Hi.
I'm Georgia.
Nice to meet you.
Damn it!
The cap, I
you
think
see
I
where
might
it
see it. I think it's by the
What do you-
back wheel
Yeah.
near the red box.
Forward on our side to the left. No, I'm left, right, just like sick. Never listen to me.
I still have to put my hands out.
I did know somebody ruined that for me. They said, I'm going to ruin it for you. There is a way to ruin that. Trust me on this.
Thanks for not.
Why? How? Now I want to know.
Maybe if they
No, I'm
ask
gonna
from
ruin
what
it forever.
direction.
You're gonna do it forever for me.
I either do
Yeah.
this or I pretend I'm signing something. That's also my go-to because
Oh,
I'm right-handed.
handed.
So if I
Did you
pretend
see
I'm
it? Were
signing-
you right?
Hmm?
Were you right?
Yeah, I
Oh,
was
see,
right
well done.
by the wheel by the red box.
Yeah, I was going, like I said, left side is definitely right. And I knew it was.
I was trying to figure it out. Did your nieces teach brownies too?
Paula. Yeah,
See,
she was
I
there as
think
well.
I taught with Paula
Pearl. Yeah. What was she called? Pearl.
because Ash was
and
in.
Cindy was one, and I had 3 of my nieces there one time. Paula just finished her PhD.
Because there was a year where Ash was brownies.
Just hearing
and I
La La
taught
Land
with
music.
him, And I kind of. think it
No one
was
else
me.
can maybe hear
Yeah,
it.
they were with us for
You
sure.
have to be here to
I
experience
mean,
What
it.
is happening?
No, Mel would have been older girls.
Yeah.
But yeah, Paula quite likely.
Oh,
She just
that's crazy beans.
yeah. So she just finished her PhD at Oxford, doing worry about it.
Oh.
Crazy talk. Yeah. Lives down on Whidbey Island. Her husband's a naval pilot.
Flies through navels.
Flies through navels. I bet he could. Fly something called a growler. I don't know. A big like military plane. That
Wow.
from a growler.
Hi.
Anyways, yeah. So her would be her nieces that I'm a leader for now. So her sister had twins, and they're 6, and I am back at it. Because my daughter's 21 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a little past it. What are you up to? What are you doing?
Or no, I'm at United Way. Fundraising there.
Okay. Wow. That's really cool.
Yes.
Nice. So specifically, what's your job?
Transformational gifts manager, some $1 million plus donors. Yeah. ready
Do the thing.
rather than do the thing and bring in money.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. My daughter used to donate art to Children's Foundation at the hospital.
Yeah.
And it was felted art, and she would do these pictures for them, and they would go to million plus donors because they were just that really cool piece of art. And they asked her, like, I hate to do this, but can we ask you to do one, like, on commission? We really need one. Would you mind? And she said, no, I'll do it. So she did one, and she'd only like passed in the hospital, director of the hospital. This time she had it in the Captain Tower and the Saddle Dome, and a big word thank you. And they hadn't announced
Have you
who was
seen
giving the 13 million yet. One of the things that was
It's all
interesting.
computers.
Oh, there you
And
go.
here she's put the Saddle Dome on it. You're like,
Oh, that's
it
perfect.
was just a wild little connection.
Yeah,
Yeah, back in the day, when she was cute, you know.
yeah. That is super fun.
Well, I'll keep this place in mind.
Yeah.
This is, oh, somebody's stitching. What are you stitching?
I'm making a goat.
How much the goat? Oh, let me see the goat, please.
When in doubt, I start embroidering goats.
When in doubt, do the
When in
goat.
doubt, goat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What else have you got that stitched?
Oh,
Everything.
oh,
Oh,
Justice
Oh,
did
here.
a TED Talk.
Hold on
and
here.
She stitched the entire thing.
I have that. I have my big stuff at the house because I brought everything home. But this is my.
Wait, is your TED Talk here?
Oh,
That's her TED Talk.
oh my word.
Oh, and I have my Cancer moon.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Oh, these are spectacular. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for
She
asking.
does really fabulous sigils that you can,
Huh? No, it's at the house. I brought it all. Oh.
jackets and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Really good.
Yeah, I took this one.
Protect you.
Rich wanted this
Yeah,
one
back.
moved from his one jacket to the other. That's why I'm just carrying it around because it's like it's in transition.
Yes.
So I think everybody's name. I'm Leah.
Oh, I'm Jessica.
Jessica.
Yeah.
Access.
Access.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
This is Rich.
Rich. Nice to meet you.
What am I doing? I'm posting the.
Can I give you pieces to put on?
It's like art. I still have to come up with a more succinct way of connecting it, but it's like community, kind of about this space and like sticking to. I don't know. I don't know what it's about. Chelsea, what was it about?
What was
My
about?
TED Talk.
Yes, and it was,
It was-
about
So the
Rumble
whole
House
the whole
and
theme
your
was yes and
everlasting love of Rich Teru and
love of Rich Teru,
what we do here and
love of
saying
everything.
yes. And
Where
saying
can I
yes.
watch
You-
Art.
you know
It's
that
not
this
on
is a
YouTube
live
yet.
feed,
It
right?
will
Oh,
be on
Jess,
YouTube.
this is-
Oh,
yeah, it's-
she's
sorry.
not on.
You know
This
we're
is a
on
live
live
feed, but you're not on the video
I
right
did
now.
not know that, but
So there you go. You're
sorry.
free. You are
Thank
free
you.
from the video.
Okay,
But see,
thank
that's
you.
you're just beside it. If you
Okay.
want, you can say hi to people. But if you don't want, you don't have to say hi to people. But
I could say hi.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
It's not matters.
So that is
It's what
totally
that
cool.
one-
How did you get to TED Talk?
I don't know.
Raheem is the organizer, and he asked me if I would like to take part in it because we've known Raheem for a long time. Rich did a TED Talk about 10 years ago,
Yeah.
and so we've been kind of always following what TEDx does. And then COVID and craziness, and then Raheem's also a teacher, and so he was at teacher convention, and then we were walking. He's like, "Hey, do you want to have dinner? Because the TEDx offices are just down there by 8th Avenue." And so we're like, "Yeah, that'd be great." So we had lunch, and then he was like, "We've been meaning to ask you. I was going to email you, but I was going to ask you, would you like to take part in this? Because the theme is yes and about collaboration and improvisation, and that's like pretty much." Like what we do here in our whole lives, and it was really sweet. Like they're just like really thoughtful
All of them.
people. Like when it was just really like they invite you, and then it's like, no, you have a message, and that's what we want to get out. Like it's not about like changing anything. Like they were
Not their
coaching
agenda.
exactly.
Yeah.
So it was like really sweet, and they
we saw
coached
your,
through the whole thing. We had like meetings every week, and then it just happened on Saturday. Yeah.
Gosh, so it's
Yeah.
like you're fresh off the TED Talk.
Yeah.
The energy's
No, it
still
was
there.
crazy. Yeah, it was so nice and just like really thoughtful. Like, it was and it's another in post production. So then the video, all the videos. There's 12 speakers that day,
Yeah.
and they're all like it's in post production, and they'll all be up on YouTube in about, they said 6 to 8 weeks.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
I'm really excited.
I bet you are.
I'm
Where
excited.
does Rich teach? What's
So Rich teaches in Cochrane and at a high school, and I teach in Arbor Lake. So yeah.
Because I go into schools. I teach felting in schools.
Oh my
We
gosh,
have schools
fun.
book us. Like,
I teach grade 4 to 9 art.
we do felting like
That's the one I
we
did.
make.
Hi, how are you? Nice to see you, Tony.
What a world.
It's wild. This is
Yeah.
wonderful. So I'll like to really keep in touch because
Yeah.
that'd be really wonderful to
Our
get
company
you.
does 6,000 kids a year in the city with felting. We go in and we.
That's so
Bring
fun.
what-
Is
Oh,
I
yeah.
was gonna say what?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, we used to
beautiful.
needle. We got away from it. Just safety. It was
That's
like-
exactly it.
It was
I-
great. We did 8 years of it. Very, very well. And then we just decided it was a good thing to move away from, and I'm happy with that.
That's totally fair. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Oh,
But they do
that
such
actually
cool
looks.
stuff.
This
What
is.
is your part?
Oh,
yeah.
This is what I went felt
I saw it as soon
at
as I-
ACAT, and then I
yes.
embroidered it, and then so this is what I was keeping my TED Talk in when I was carrying it around like a Lulu.
Oh, that's so cool.
It looks just like an
Yes.
animal hide. I love
It's
it.
beautiful.
So the
Yeah.
teacher that taught at ACAT
Yeah.
yeah, always brought in her sheep's wool, like from her
Oh
farm.
my God.
And so it, like, I don't know if this one has grass still in it.
Oh, they will.
But
Yeah.
it's like so sweet because it was just like
Oh.
right from her farm. She'd
Just-
bring it in, and that's why I didn't want to go overdo it because I
Yeah,
loved like
you want to see
the
it.
yeah, I
the
loved the
natural of it.
textures of it.
Okay, so be really cool and call that VM. There's this one time, the first thing as soon as I found felting, I went and took a lesson.
Yeah.
I don't want to interrupt you too much. I found that I went and took a lesson from a lady, and
Yeah.
within 2 minutes, I could tell she was here and we were here. She was very fortunate to be in her presence, and she was going to teach us. And so we were like, everybody's looking at each other. And she comes, she has that wool, and then she comes over and she says to me, to everybody, she goes, "Does your wool have VM?"
Yeah.
And it sounds like a disease, doesn't
Yeah.
it? So maturely, I go, "No, but check hers." Because I know, right? I'm like, that woman's got VM. She had created a moment, a space where nobody was comfortable asking questions. And I could tell in 10 minutes that I'm not going to be the one who asks questions.
I don't know.
So it took me 6 months to figure out it means vegetable matter, grass.
I will have
Maybe, what do I So there's your little cool moment. You'll always see that. So every time I teach an adult class, I always begin with my VM story so I can say, I don't want to be hurt.
Please ask questions.
Please ask every question. And if it's in your head that I'm not going to ask this question, think VM. And then ask me the question. And so,
So
it opens up. Everybody does this laugh. You
so
break the bubble
wonderful.
of strangeness in the room.
Totally.
Anyways, now you have VM.
That is so
You
good.
always know. I
I-
know.
I love that.
And the disdain in her voice. Does your will have VM? Why me? Like maybe I'm so mature. I'm so mature.
I don't know. Check hers. I think
That's
it's.
the first thing I can tell from here. It's full of it.
Take care, Tony. Oh, these are beautiful. Oh my god.
Wow.
So these were some pieces. So
Holy
Tony's
schmoly.
super supportive. He's bought so many pieces over the year, and so he always every once in a while kind of trades pieces out because yeah, it's just like we get like your homes get full, right? And so
Yes.
he asked if he could drop some of them off.
I used to work at Late Marks and my home was very full of art. It
Right?
was the best part of the job.
This is-
Signing your paycheck over.
Oh
monthly.
my gosh, Praxis Ravens.
I've been able
Oh,
to create for a
I
little
wanna be
while,
so
but
bad.
I want
Okay.
to bring some older stuff
I
in.
love them. I love them.
I am having an
So I have to
over.
wait for auction to buy it. Are we talking?
You can
here?
put it's over
Okay.
text. If you have to leave, you could always give Chelsea like a max
Sorry.
bid or whatever,
Okay, okay.
and then leave your
I
phone
love
number,
it.
and then we
Love
can
it.
just text you after and see if you got right. That's
Or maybe
Or
I'll
you
watch
can watch
live
it live
bid.
Yeah.
on Facebook.
we
and
go live
Facebook?
on YouTube
Okay.
and Facebook, so you can
Okay, I will
also.
figure out the deal. I'm so glad I ran into you, Chelsea. What a
This is great.
bonus.
This is so
Just
fun. It was really
Oh,
nice
Nice
meeting
meeting
you.
Yeah, I know, I know.
This
Go
is so
look at
fun.
Art Felt Studio. And that's ART Felt Studio on Instagram, Facebook, and we're lousy at both of it. But
Perfect.
It's just me. But then you'll see some of the projects that we do.
Okay, no, that's wonderful.
ART Felt
I picked up
Studio.
new yarn for
Yeah,
the-
yeah,
yeah,
perfect,
yeah, yeah.
like,
Okay, I'm just
And
gonna.
there I am.
There you
There's
are.
me.
Hey, that's perfect.
And oh, here, hold on.
I'm gonna go
see.
into Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or you better at Instagram.
Instagram, far better at Instagram.
YouTube and Instagram.
It's just a.
Oh, there she
Yeah,
is.
I see her. And then I'm gonna follow whatever this is called.
Yeah, that's us.
Rumble House.
Yeah.
Okay, let me do that one.
Like,
I love this so much.
These two fingers instead of your finger and your thumb or your toes. How stretchy are you?
Not that sure.
I know people that learn how to eat with their toes. You could learn how to crochet with your toes. You just don't want it bad enough, Praxis.
You just don't
Just
want
in
it.
my
Isn't
black-
it?
oh, here we go.
Cute. Oh, that's beautiful
It makes me so
too.
happy. My daughter drew these when she was 6. It was her to count at night. The
That's
sheep.
so sweet.
So I put 'em
Okay,
on our
follow.
business
I'm
logo.
following you.
Okay, I'm trying to find you guys, but there we go. Okay.
Yeah, that's us.
Now that's Facebook. I'll like you, but I want to find
Okay.
you on Instagram. Okay, let's just go to IG.
That is so
Do, do,
cute.
do. Let me see what are some of these. Are good 5.
Yeah.
I don't think we have anything fresh up there.
Look how nice.
That was teachers convention. I teach sessions in Calgary and Edmonton.
cute.
I think that was the Edmonton one. Okay.
That's super fun. I'd love.
This is
Okay.
whale.
I am now following you. Okay. Oh. What's her name? Kathleen Morris follows you.
Oh yeah, she was part of
Yeah.
the originators with Gorilla House when Rich was opening Gorilla House. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so she knows.
Wow.
Did she teach with your mom, Rich, or?
Kathleen Morris?
Yeah. Oh, he's listening to music.
Yeah.
Because we kind of knew her through teaching because we all teach.
Mm-hmm.
In the district. And I think because Rich's mom used to be a teacher as well, and I can't remember if that's how he met her was through teaching or through his mom teaching.
Okay.
But yeah,
Yeah.
she helped start the whole thing at Gorilla House, so she was one of the originals.
Yeah.
And then we just like
World. I love this.
That is so
It's
fun.
a small world.
It really is.
This is this piece right here. This one's right here
Oh
on our
yeah.
Instagram.
See? Yeah, that's going up for sale too. So Rich,
Oh.
and then this Rich did last week, and I said I need it for my because he Ford remembered me doing well at my TED Talk. So then I wrote out my TED Talk over it after, and we're gonna sell that one at auction.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it actually did. Here, I think it was like pretty. It's like I didn't even do this on purpose, but look, there's a.
No
It
kidding.
wasn't even on purpose. He probably just was
Wow.
watching me like
Wow.
do the talk, and it ended up. And then
That's
I was,
amazing.
yeah, it was.
I'm so happy for you.
This one was really good. I got like the intense
Oh,
teacher stare.
Yes. Yes. No question. And nobody's going to doubt that.
Yeah, right.
I mean this. I really mean
I think I was saying there is blood because I was talking about embroidery. And I was like,
proving the pain and agony of it all. I love that. I love this is wool.
yeah, so this is Sandra Heavens. Do you know her?
No.
She's she
That's
lives
okay.
out of town. Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't interrupt. Where is Richard Cox's robe?
The kimono?
Where
Where is it? Here.
What, I bet she'd love to see it.
Oh wow. So Richard is a fiber artist in Illinois.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab it for you so you can see it.
Well, I got to see where you're going. I can't do that. I just want to see space.
Oh yeah, oh my god. Oh actually this is so funny. This is what I put up at the it's my tapestry of our ministry.
Oh, I got a cheeky little whale and a cheeky little pale whale.
And then
Clever.
Don't you know this is what I
Record
want?
yourself as part of
That's
yourself.
our best. It brings me joy.
I know.
I'm listening to La La Land.
I can tell.
And not know what it looks like.
Right?
I
know that's
Oh.
that's like Felix is 10 and he hangs out there when he can come to the club. So Richard from Illinois, he spins and dyes his own wool and he
I
does
was
his own
going to watch
weaving.
it, but I didn't have the internet.
So this is
Look at that.
so he's a weaver and he dyes his own. Oh yeah, I have to show. So this is one piece of wool. He sent me so many beautiful pieces that he hand dyes and hand spins.
You could sell this if you felt it. You felt it.
Yeah, I know. I did like a couch stitch with some of my embroideries, and it was like creating like just drawings, like paintings with it, and then yeah. But you're right with the felting that you're really
If you had,
to-
it was, it's got tooth, like it's got wool that's
Yeah.
available for felting, and it's got.
I know it's just like so much beautiful things.
Look at that.
I know. It's
Wow.
so rich.
Wow. Yeah, and the pattern on it. I don't know anything about weaving, but I
All
love
right,
it.
and then Dusty is online joining from her studio, and so can you see these little squares?
Okay, a little bit, yeah.
So Dusty's in her studio in like
wow.
Hi, Dusty. So she joins and always works on in her loom too, and so she's working always with different like projects that she's working on weaving and yeah. we
Okay.
And so, she's like just out of town, so people can join in from anywhere from the studio. And then Kelly's in her studio, and Theo's in his studio.
Hi, Kelly.
And so-
Hi, Theo.
Yeah, so it's like this is like the art making portion, and we're all sharing our studio space. And then the auction, then it'll be a totally different gong show. But isn't that cool? And so yeah, Richard found us online over COVID. And then one day he's like, "Am I allowed to do?" Because he was like in Illinois. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, yeah!" So it's just like Richard from Illinois forever, and he's just like amazing.
What a gift. My
It is
gosh.
really a huge gift, like just to
I'm
meet
so impressed.
such great people.
Like,
This is really the gift.
And it's the
This is kind of what the TED Talk is about. Is this magic? This is what that goes on, and I don't know how to put that into words.
You know what it's called in Mi'kmaq is the spaces in between.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Spaces in between.
Richard Falcon, that's what he wrote about, was the space in between. And then Miles Davis said it's the silence in between the notes, and it's and all of these. That's crazy. Okay, that is so
I made
cool.
a collective piece of art with Syncor in December. Yeah, this big gathering we had, and we didn't pre-name it. And it's wool balls, and it's a huge mural that everybody contributed. And one of the ladies came, and she was looking at it, and she was really thinking. She was, "What's the science behind it? And what's the what are all the, tell me how this works and what's it meaning?" And she mentioned the word, the actual Mi'kmaq word for it, and then it became the name of the piece of art. The spaces in between, and we're hanging it for 2 weeks.
Oh my
I
god!
know.
If you share the picture, or like,
Yeah,
I'd
sure.
love to see.
Yeah,
Do you have a
yeah.
picture?
Oh, yeah, I'm so proud of this piece they made. So it's a large piece, spaces in between. So it's on my first perspective is down here. It's on my dining table, okay, and behind these chairs. These are
And the answer is
pieces.
always, we don't have that.
And the theme was bloom. So I took, I digitalized a lilac photo I took it. And it's spaces in between. So you can see the spaces, but then she talks about that's your space of where the ancestors are and where
I
the,
have one
But
child
it's
who never.
what you
so
just said.
good. I love that.
How do you
Okay, that is
connect the dots? Here's the
my sister.
the magic.
Cannot
It
believe
is. It just
the
has so
audacity
much
of the
meaning.
world.
Anyways, I have the word here. She wrote it down on the board for me in Mi'kmaq as
And the
well.
other one could be
So that I
That
could.
is
So I'm labeling the piece and delivering it in 2 weeks.
That's so exciting.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that's
What a neat
magic.
connection. I love it. Well, I better let you go back to work. I don't want to interrupt you too much.
This is
But
all, this is all
thanks
part
for
of the
letting me
work.
play.
Yeah.
Anytime I can get my hands on something.
Yeah, right.
And touch.
The feeling of it. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, very much.
What else?
This is okay.
And
I'm gonna have to get my.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see.
And then her information's on the back too. She's
Okay.
coming from out of
Yeah.
town as well.
Yeah.
Very,
very neat.
I love you too, and I'm sorry I'm getting sick.
That's okay. So she's very neat. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Hey? Okay, well, I'll keep an eye on this place. We'll start thinking about it.
So fun.
How it
Yeah,
fits in.
definitely.
Okay,
Oh.
want to go?
Oh, here. It's okay.
Yeah.
Rich, she's just going to come back through. Rich! She's just going to walk back through.
Thank you very much. I don't want to knock you or disturb you too much. Thanks for letting me in. It's like a first day in.
Did you go to ACAD?
No,
Where did you go to school?
I didn't go to post-secondary.
What did you go?
Acadia.
Where's that?
Acadia? Calgary.
Are you my age? Or are you 51?
I'm older.
I know you from so long.
Yeah, actually, I teach in schools. So I go into schools out in the company. We teach felting in schools.
Oh, okay.
So it might be that. I teach at convention. I do 4 sessions at
I see
convention.
you.
That might be it. Yeah, yeah.
I never forget a face. Sometimes it's great. You know, if they went taxi and truck and
Oh, wow. Okay. We probably have closer connection than all. Very cool.
I did take my class to,
Clayton?
Yeah.
I taught there for 12 years.
how long ago?
I've been gone 14.
Oh, you were gone 14?
Gone 14.
I think I took them there 6 years.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
you
would have
took
gone.
them there when I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was post you. Wow, we overlapped by a month.
Hey, Patty, how are
Yeah.
you?
Lovely. How are you doing?
Very good.
Good. If you don't mind terribly, I'll trade you
Not
something.
at
Oh,
yeah, here, I'll put you in my closet.
Is that felt?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
I was carrying my TED Talk around in it. I made this like pouch for
Oh, I
myself.
love that.
And then I'm just carrying my thing around.
And it took me a little bit longer
It's the best.
after he arrived.
I love it. Like looks so
Yeah.
wild still. Like
Yes, I love that
I
though.
was saying, the teacher I had at ACAP brought in wool like right from her sheet.
Oh, that's awesome.
Praxis makes these little guys, and one is a zombie. I bought it for my son.
Did you get the joke?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Oh, they're so cute.
Yeah.
The one
Zombie, and then what's the other one that I got for Ash?
I love them.
They were small.
Look, I'm right in front of the camera.
Oh,
Look how
perfect.
cute.
Oh, the rainbow one.
They're like little
Oh, yeah,
hives.
probably.
I like hanging them in my car pretty much everywhere because it gets everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh
How
my
much do these
gosh.
cost? Random general.
I love
Like usually $25.
Thank you.
Yeah, love that.
And then I think they're all just for $5.
Yeah.
And did you take pictures already, or should we put them up on the thing?
I think I have a picture.
I'm trying to get, there's a.
Actually, would you put them up on the
Yeah,
thing,
that's
please?
totally fine. That is totally
Thank
fine.
you kindly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
no,
welcome.
right now, and I'm trying to convince Praxis or Ash to make them. It's pretty difficult.
Okay.
Praxis made, you know the ceramic dog that looks like a blow up balloon animal ceramic dog?
Okay, yes.
Praxis makes crocheted ones of those. And they're all a long tube that you twist. It's at my house. I bought it.
Wow. That is so much fun.
And it's crocheted in a tube and actually twisted the way you would do.
Just go. I know when you're doing this, you go. Just look at the whole experience.
I was thinking because his head goes down a bit, I might put like a pipe cleaner in him so he's a little bit more erect.
I know that.
Forward a bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, funny.
But he's
No,
pretty
good
cute.
work. I like it.
Yeah.
Fun to see it. Oh, I love it. I love this. I'm so glad. I was like, are you here? Because I was meeting Christy.
Christine.
Yeah,
yes.
and mine goes here, but I was like, that would be odd to see. So
Well, I know, and I was just sitting there working and she walked up to me because I had just been at Layton like a few weekends ago.
She said she just met you for the first time. Yeah, yeah. And this was just talking about connect the dots.
Yeah.
As we're all trying to do, but over the new fundraising they're doing out there. I think they've got their heavyweight spot for it.
I think so.
They, you know,
There's enough time.
Yeah, and they've sharpened the point. They're not going for the moon.
No.
They're going for what's reasonable, doable, and necessary.
Yeah.
So that seems right. Oh, so where it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Imagine that's going anywhere.
I love
Yeah, that's it. It's never gonna go anywhere. Whatever we
Potential
do.
to the moon and back.
It does, and then it just clips along and does its thing, its
Yeah.
twist.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's fun. 25 years I think I've been involved there, 26 maybe, from when I started teaching as a school teacher,
Crazy.
whatever that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then started my business, so, which is good.
Can I won't say her name because for like FOIP reasons, but so Leanne is my principal. She went to this celebration there's like a Remembrance Day art like contest every year,
Yeah.
and this one student in my class, we both got letters through the school as an invitation for the celebration tonight, of course. So I wasn't able to go. So Leanne went for me. And she said she won first for the district, first for the province, and second for Canada. So Michaela, oh my gosh, congratulations. Oh my gosh. It's I'm just like trying to not cry.
That's
Oh, that's
amazing.
incredible.
Everything just feels good.
Oh, there's so much niceness.
I did, she was just talking about part of her TED talk was spaces in between. And that is a piece of art that I just made with Sun Furniture Foundation.
Oh, yay.
And they made it as, like I always let when I'm doing collaborative work, it gets named. You
Yeah.
know how that name comes to people. And in the middle of it, that's what it got named. Just I looked it over and it's a Mi'kmaq word. She's Mi'kmaq. And then pretend to pronounce the word. And these spaces in between.
Oh,
And
cool.
so a photo of the piece of delivery used to be and that means permanently in the center of the it's spaces in between. So it's
Oh, cool. Yeah.
and it's
I'm really proud of you. Wow. So much beauty. This is from Patty. Just putting up the work up on the internet.
Then she explained the depth of it. It's like the ancestors between our conversation or the pauses.
These are cool little pouches that Patty made as well.
That's
That
really
sounds
cool.
so similar to what she was talking there.
Yeah.
What she was talking about.
How are you?
Would you guys be
Yeah,
interested
it is.
in these
That's
comics?
Absolutely.
What?
So much fun.
There was a stack of them like this at the little tiny free library in Sonalta, like by Sonalta Community Hall.
Oh my
I was
gosh.
like, okay, I'm gonna take
Yeah.
there's
Go
three of
Rumble
them.
House,
If they were
like,
black
just
hand,
like
I'd take them all,
on
but they
Facebook.
were And I thought, you know what?
It's good
I
to see you.
Yeah.
can leave these
Nice to meet
ones.
you, Yeah, good crocheting. I'm sure
Keep
somebody.
that up.
Well, look.
What?
How do you feel about
Yeah.
being turned into art?
No, I'm not a collector.
I think, you know what, if like somebody came in and wanted to disassemble
So
one
this
and
is
reassemble
Voltaire's
it, that'd be
1.16%.
like really cool.
Yeah, that's what I had in mind for this one because there was two of
And then when you
these.
put it just.
Okay, well, here's a question.
Versus putting it through your.
What is stopping you from disassembling it?
Yeah.
You can just put.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
prescription Voltaire
It was
Perfect.
of that percentage. That's just pain topic.
Because I would
Get the
gladly
high
take them,
percentage.
right.
Yeah.
and
See,
we will turn them into
Yeah.
something,
Yeah.
find somebody that needs
You
them.
had
But I also have the concern that you might.
Yeah, I've got a group there. that
No,
we
I
can
have. I
talk to there.
tagged one.
Oh, good.
I took one. It's
Yeah.
Nice.
There's I don't know which
It's weird when you leave.
superhero or
Because I know
whatever
with
she
Steph,
is.
I
but
was
she's
like,
got
no,
a phone.
this is
She's
yours
black.
now.
And it's like
Give me
that's
a
the
minute.
one
And
I
then I
need.
went back.
Yeah, okay, that's cool.
I just grabbed a whole bunch of stuff and then just get settled in. So everybody talks to you about me.
Nice, nice. Okay, well, we'll see you there.
Those are amazing.
Sounds good. Take care.
I would buy everything. but
Okay, cool. What are we doing?
Wisely, I have to have some self-control.
You got this. I believe in you.
Thank you. Thank you. That's really nice.
I'm approving all of your things, Chelsea.
Okay,
You're approved.
Jess is on it.
I'm approved.
You're approved.
Sometimes my Rumble House doesn't like me, and it doesn't want to show me past events, which means I can't.
Let me know if I can help because I
No, I'll figure it
I got patties. I'm gonna put patties up.
I guess I can put some of these to put in. Hey,
Oh yeah, sure.
there's so many.
There are.
That's a scary Hello Kitty one.
What's
Alox,
scary?
Alox's Hello Kitty one.
Did you see this? This is scary.
That's not scary. That's beautiful.
I'm a brave soul to buy this thing.
Sorry, that was a big one.
Oh. Sometimes there's just a lot of loveliness and my heart needs to calm down.
Yeah.
There's always lines that pop into my head, Rich, from your poems.
Okay, what was that video you posted last week of the helmet in the water? Was it just attached to a bike?
There's two scooters in the middle of the river.
There's no
Oh,
people
is that what it
attached.
was?
No people.
We didn't
There's
investigate,
like,
actually, if there's people.
you're right, we didn't investigate, but it looked like the helmet was just tied onto the handlebar like they usually are, like on the sidewalk, but it was just like in the river. I was like, oh, sad scooter.
I was trying to figure it out. I was like, who is in the water with a helmet on?
I kind of have
like a
moment,
weird
too. I was
choice.
like, oh.
You're already in the water.
I was waiting for a face to pop.
Yeah, so was I.
Oh, actually, that's
I
scary.
thought it was Rich at first. I was like, is Rich in the water with a bike helmet on?
Rich, why are you in the water?
Nope. Personally, I would never get on one of those scooters, but I don't really condone throwing them in the river.
Hey, how are you? Very good. Here, did you get your half from last week? We can pay you cash if you'd like from your last week's painting. Yeah, here.
Is it okay for bringing you?
Of course it is. Yeah, it is way better to bring in your bike than
Safer than outside.
yeah.
Should I grab some new box cover? There's 7.
I'll go grab it. I left the life.
Praxis, do you know any good jokes?
Good jokes.
Yeah, I have actually a bunch of paintings I'd like to get rid of.
It's best if you bring in a few at a time.
Okay.
How many telemarketers does it take to change a light bulb? Only one, but it has to do it while you're eating dinner. How many narcissists does it take to screw in a light bulb?
Oh God.
One. The narcissist holds the light bulb while the rest of the world revolves around him. How many DIY buffs does it take to change a light bulb? One, but it takes 2 weeks and 4 trips to the hardware store. How many paranoids does it take to change a light bulb? Who wants to know? I read that by law you must turn on your headlights when it's raining in Sweden, but how am I supposed to know when it's raining in Sweden?
Oh.
I was addicted to hokey pokey, but I turned myself
Self around.
I don't trust stairs. They're always up to something. Today, my son asked, "Can I have a bookmark?" I burst into tears. 11 years old, and he still doesn't know my name is Brian. Because he thought his name was Mark.
Mark, yeah, I got that. I'm sorry for leaving you.
Yep.
Oh,
But if you put it there,
I did.
wow,
thank you.
that's so nice. Thank you. What? Oh, I
What
need
is
to
it,
put
sorry,
this.
what?
Should I put a new one of this one up with the words?
Yep.
Here. And I'll put this one up too.
Hello, Galen.
Hello.
Oh, did the little boy end up selling? Yes. Never mind. I just answered my own question. Ignore me.
Ash is sending me videos of babies screaming.
I was like, what is happening?
Or baby brother,
Maybe?
or their baby sister.
I
How tall? Toddler or baby?
like
Baby, 5 months old baby, or 3 years old baby?
Baby.
neither.
Oh,
Did you take a picture of your tiger?
they have both of them
No.
in their life.
Can you take a picture, or is
Can
it
you hold it for me, or should I
Yes.
take a picture with my face? So if I can actually go.
with your face?
Oh,
Take a
there's no
picture
kids
with
that
your
did this, just
face,
sound?
No, there was.
Okay.
I can't. tell
Why do you
any
want me to do
children.
this?
and then send it to me
We
so
don't
I can
have
put
it
it
in
up on the
VR.
event
Oh,
page.
Why?
It was on Snapchat.
I hate Snapchat. It doesn't make sense.
Okay, I'm done now.
Why send a video that you can only look at once? You get nothing out of a video that only watch it once. You have to watch it repeatedly.
Snapchat is so you can show pictures of your bosom.
It's
Well, even though
not
she
what most
needs
people
to-
use it for, but okay.
Why would the picture disappear so fast if it wasn't made for
You're
that?
gonna take all of that time to send a picture of your bosom. Why would you want it to disappear in 2 seconds?
Everybody needs a bosom for a
Why do
pillow.
you think? What's the model of Snapchat? You're just asking what's the model of Snapchat for?
I know, it doesn't make sense though.
Are you asking me why do kids do this, or why? What is the purpose of Snapchat? Kids do it because kids do stuff like that, and the reason they like Snapchat is because they thought that the information was deleted. So it like passing notes in school. Like, why do kids pass notes? It's like, why don't you just stand up and yell, "Hey, the teacher's
Yeah, but you
zipper's
can keep
undone"?
that note and read it later.
No, but if you had notes,
I
that
made
would
some
dissolve-
beautiful
I think
notes.
it's just a quick communication thing. It's like a simple hi, hello, but in photo form. I don't know.
It's for nudes.
But that's the point. If you see a nude for 2 seconds, there's
It's to be titillating.
but then it's gone and you forget.
Well,
and then it's
there's
just all in your
Facebook for old
imagination.
people,
Yeah, but you can screenshot.
and then there's Instagram for younger people, and then there's Snapchats for teenagers that want to be, turds. There used to be
I use all
Nextopia.
three, so I don't know what that says about me.
What's that?
I use all three: Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah, but you
and
probably
Snapchat.
have
You're
a
just
you
confused.
probably
Not
have,
all of
you
them.
probably have an unconventional use for Snapchat.
We grew up with
I
pagers.
think so.
Yeah, right. Pagers.
I never had a pager.
I remember this one guy.
It's
so
okay. Can I
weird.
put it differently? You could drink shots because you like to have a lot of alcohol all at once, but people get shots so they can get drunk and do stuff they're not proud of. So, like, if you are breaking up with somebody and they come home drunk, you're like, "How'd you get so drunk?" They're like, "We were doing shots." It's because that's because you wanted to forget about me, right, Jess?
That's why I did it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't to forget about him, it was to forget about other things.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was kidding.
Do you ever tell him that he's the reason that you drink?
I stopped
I
drinking
am
because
gonna
of him.
stop drinking.
Okay, good.
I said, Rich Teru, this is the first time I didn't want to forget everything in my life.
I had an ex that told me she drank a lot because of me.
That's not very nice.
See you later.
So, yeah, that's she has other stuff to deal with.
What are we doing? Are you done painting?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm done my tiger.
What time is it?
It's 8:14.
I didn't send my tiger though. I've kind of gotten bad at actually keeping
hear
track.
your
of my- I don't think
voice.
I've taken pictures
Why?
of my
This is deeper.
It is
paintings.
deeper.
Sounds great.
Your girl's great.
Thank you. I did it myself.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
My two favorite TED Talk people.
Right?
But which is
In
your
the
absolute,
same.
which is your absolute favorite TED Talk?
Okay, so to be fair,
This is
Justice
uncomfortable.
hasn't been put back up, or
Yeah,
hasn't been put up, so I can't watch them.
right.
Next, I haven't
Side by
done that
side,
yet, so I
yeah.
can't tell you. Justice spoke to my heart like nothing else has ever done.
Didn't you
Yours,
feel like she
talk to
was
the hand.
like?
yeah, I didn't get to you.
Those
yet.
are Oliver's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
you can ask that box. is
Justice,
Oliver's.
Can I just
Justice
say-
just showed me like what true love is, and reminded me that the love that I have in my heart is.
I
similar.
cried 3
And at
times
the
already
beginning,
tonight.
When she was talking to you, were you like, "Oh my God, this lady loved me so much. She was deeply madly in love with me." Did you
Me?
have that feeling?
No, I was thinking about the person I'm in love with and how
Okay, well,
it's the
that's
same
good
as
too.
these two, and it's just
She convinced me that she loves me more than anyone in the world.
To be fair, when I was saying it, I was speaking right
You were
to
like,
you, like
into
staring
my
you
soul.
in your
I was like,
eyes. And I tried to do that, but there was a lot of people.
okay. To be fair, so you know how I wanted like a speaker tag?
Yeah.
So I didn't realize, but I asked the CEO after. I didn't know who he was
Raheem?
until later.
Or
And so now we're gonna meet up soon.
that's so nice.
Manifested.
Manifesting.
Who was it?
Jonathan?
Oh,
I didn't know
nice,
who
yeah.
he was. I just was like, you were up on stage. You look like the right person to speak to. And then it turns out he was.
That is so wonderful.
I've
So
been wanting
you're
to do
gonna
it.
do a TED Talk next?
Well, I guess so.
What?
It'd be fun.
I literally told the CEO I would like to be up on stage. And he was like, okay. But it didn't actually say like okay to that. He just said he would give me what I wanted. But like it feels like a step.
It's totally.
I've got the CEO of TEDx Calgary in my phone. So
That's a step.
that is a step. It was an accidental step. It was a step. Also I haven't what a synchronicity. I haven't seen Tigers Day. I really like that. Did you do that tonight?
Yeah.
Where is it?
It's here. He's growling behind
It
me.
might go nuts under the black light.
I was gonna say what's it look like?
It might be too much under the black light. We'll see.
I need to put some research on that. I think that-
How about that's Bill Murray over there?
That one's very is that Stephen Strain?
I think so, yeah.
It is. I think it's in the signature.
Oh, yeah, it is. It's been a minute. Who's that dude on the lovely linen behind you.
I know. I was waiting to see that one too.
Let's put
Also, I didn't get to finish Rich, but I haven't watched your TED Talk in a while. However, I remember the first time I watched it. I was very inspired and it's very.
That's also Bill Murray.
Is that Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
I think that Jess and I have developed 10 years since my TED Talk, so I wouldn't actually.
Because it's been 10 years.
Well, that's
yeah.
the thing too. Like,
compare them.
I
Yeah.
listened to it like 4 years ago, and I was a very different person.
Yeah. Right?
So I
Yeah.
think for its time, I'm pretty proud of my TED Talk.
Yeah, like it's a great. TED
Either
Talk.
way, I'm still
We've
proud
just
of
all
Jess's
evolved.
TED Talk. Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
move on.
But Rich, every time I go and watch your TED Talk, I still tear up at the
Well,
different
there's
parts.
a new standard. You haven't seen mine since you've seen yours, so you might see yours. Oh, this is pretty good.
No.
Yeah, they like sent out the email for the TEDx and was like, "Oh, there's photos. There's no photos yet."
Not
And, like,
yet. I know. I keep checking.
Literally me refreshing 3 times a day. I would like to see myself.
You're so cute. I know.
I had the best day ever, and I'd like to relive it, and I can't until they. shut
Actually,
up
but you
online.
want to know a fun thing? All of the TED Talks are there. So Rich's Truths. Rich's one is there. And so I was reliving that moment. I was reliving Rich's TED Talk through that Flickr account, Marlo, and it was
Yeah.
really
Go
good.
this way.
Oh, I can take it. I can take it.
These ones too.
I'm just trying to.
You are helping.
What do I do next? I grab another thing.
Grab another piece that you would like us to auction off tonight.
Well, okay. Now I'm putting things away and feel bad.
Can you turn this back to the camera?
Yeah, it seems like
No.
Are you putting that one up?
Did you want to say?
No, I didn't.
Oh, can you put this back to the camera back there? I'm gonna get some feedback on it before I put it back in the ocean.
Oh, sure. Back to the camera. That's what I.
Yeah.
Sorry. I didn't. Yeah.
I'm just
Now
gonna
I-
ask him if he's still part of the family, we'll sell it.
Perfect.
If it's not, we're just gonna give it back to him.
Right, because I don't have his e-transfer, so that's yeah. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
My count.
That one?
Yeah.
That one in?
I just it caught my eye with its long tail. So.
Wait.
Hey there.
A friend of mine is maybe probably and I was like, I don't know I don't know the vibe tonight, so
Anytime I try to explain Rumble House to someone, it doesn't
well
work.
that's the thing. I've
I'm
been
like, how do you
explaining.
want me to explain that?
I've been
Yeah, I
explaining
usually
to people
just
that
say better if you just come down.
that's what I said. I was
That's what I
like,
always tell people.
well, my friend called me and was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm at the train station going to Rumble House. You're welcome to join me." And they were like, "Okay," and I was not expecting that. So
What actually kind of confused me is like a stranger will call and they'll send a message like, "Can you tell me more about Rebel House? There isn't anything on the website." And I'm like, "Well,
is there even a website?
it's for people that are super not aggressive." So,
And curious.
That would do it.
so you want me to read your
I
message?
start lobotomy.
On the off chance you might come in, why don't you just come by and see?
I blame Chelsea.
Oh my gosh, there's so many things happening.
That works. So when I was hanging out at the coffee shop working this afternoon, I ran into the new executive director of the Lake North Center. And she was there meeting with Leah, who we just met. What? And I was like, this is so random. Like none of you people belong here. And then Leah came here.
That's
It's fun.
amazing. That's super cool.
Yeah.
I feel like
Leah's a good fiber artist and has been doing it in Calgary forever.
That's
so has
amazing.
a connection.
that's yeah, she knew Kathleen right away. She liked us on Instagram. She's like, "Oh, you know Kathleen." And we're like, "Yeah, Kathleen started this with Rich Teru."
Yeah.
That's
So
so
it's
fun.
so fun. I like it when that happens.
That is really lovely. Lovely. Did you send me your picture of your tiger?
I may have forgotten.
Tiger?
I'll send it to you in a bit. Oh, it's on Instagram. If you can grab it from
Yeah,
there.
but it was
Try.
Torn?
I try. Yeah, I see it.
What are you going to take a screenshot of it? I'm just downloading some images right now.
That's okay. So, oh,
get many pictures up.
Just start posting random photos of you.
Of me?
Yeah,
I
just
feel like
randomly.
that's illegal. You can't bid on a human.
Yeah, we're not zoned for that.
Yeah.
Unless for some reason you're in high school and you're graduating, then you're allowed. It's weird.
That's weird.
Well, you never heard of that? Where like,
You bid on a date for people?
yeah, like they'll bid on people, but like to do like tours for them for a day with them, that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's a thing that happens at
It's just-
fundraisers off the street.
Wait, did you say in high school you did this?
No, I didn't, but I've heard of other people doing it. I didn't go to high school. I missed out on the worst thing that anyone went through.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds uncomfortable. Bidding on humans.
We did it at church too when I was young, in youth group. So it was weird. That's kind of
Oh wow.
my friends told me, I'm like, we got picked up together.
There you go.
Is Oliver still here?
Oh fun!
Like you're Oliver? Yeah.
Oliver.
That's scary.
Oh, there's two.
Oh, that's scary. Oh, that's so scary.
Yeah, but Oliver would be my son.
Oliver.
Just like if I say Jessica, there might be lots of Jessicas here. Guess which one I mean.
Jessica.
Put this one in.
Oh.
This one I took a picture. You have to approve it.
I see.
You don't have to do anything. It's very- You can approve it if you would like to.
If you approve of it, you can approve it.
100% your decision.
Just got a Snapchat of my sister wearing a Cineplex.
Oliver? What? Come
Oh,
here.
dear God.
What?
I worked there for way too long to approve of this. This is so weird.
Hey, you know what Ash is doing next weekend? They're taking a introduction to stage management course. Figure out if that is something they'd be interested in doing with their life.
Well,
I sent it to them. They're like, I would like to take that. Stage management. is like real.
That's super cool.
Did you take that from the beginning?
Well, it's just a
Like
like
what
a.
stage do you start?
I don't know. It's not my career.
Maybe.
I know. But I'm excited that they're taking a workshop that they can put on their resume and maybe see if they're interested in that so that they can figure out what they want to do for school. It's a stage, it's a step in the right direction.
It's amazing. What's your opening bid for your tiger?
$5.
Oh, Jesus. That was aggressive.
Well, that's missing the ingredients. But I can actually use the full.
Did you find your heat gun? Or is that a new one? So it was not stolen.
Was not.
This is good news.
It is good
No one
news.
thought it was a hairdresser.
Right? Because I was worried about hair all over the city. Ben, how are you?
Well, how are you?
Very
Well, it's because I just have to replace my
Yes.
staple gun, which was
Yes.
I
What?
love that for you.
Okay, so I'm going to back up and
my
say
staple
it
gun,
was
which was
so much more curly than I thought it would be. It's like I was like, yeah, it's soft. This is the
yeah,
gentle
it
curl.
sucks
So like,
because I know
some gentle girls.
You
Yeah.
know, one
Now
of
you know
my
how I
first memories is my mom used to give us perms laying on the kitchen sink when we were like 4.
relatable.
Oh.
But
And
not.
I had the
That's-
perm curlers in solution all in my
I just
little
have
head.
curly hair.
And some kid came to the door and knocked and said, "Can you come and play?" And I was like,
it's
"I am
not-
getting a perm.
I am kidding.
I love that.
with a
No,
French
I-
accent, I'm getting a problem.
I'm getting a perm."
I'm getting a problem.
I remember my aunt is a hairdresser and she would do me and my cousin at the same time. It would just be like fumes everywhere.
So
The whole
stinky.
house was
And
fumes
your
and it
eyes
was
are
just like
watery.
running around children with like
Right.
chemicals.
Did you get to lay on the kitchen sink and get your hair rinsed?
We must have, because I remember, yeah, it was all like a whole day event. Yeah. as
And
soon
in
as you were
that
talking about perms, I was like
same
flashing
house-
back to.
Yeah, that same house. So I was still 4. I remember drinking paint thinner.
Jesus.
Because my parents were painting, and my mom was trying to get the paint out of my dad's hair, and for some reason
Oh,
put the paint thinner in a
Cup.
glass. And the next day when I got up, I thought it was water, and I chugged it, and I was like, "That was not
you
water."
can't just drink random glasses of water.
Having kids sounds really stressful.
I did a lot, and that didn't stop me. And it was raining, and we took a taxi cab to the emergency room, and then I drank some olive oil, and then my mom took half my popsicle. And I was like, "You did not earn that
sounds
popsicle.
like,
that was my popsicle because I just drank pink bitter." And
I actually think she did earn it because you didn't die. I guess that's how you look at that one.
So many details. I can picture the cab and the rain
Yeah.
and the olive oil wasn't that bad.
This is why Chelsea is the way she is.
To coat your stomach
Cylinder
because they
system.
didn't want to pump it back out because paint thinner is toxic, like it corrodes. So they gave me olive oil. to
Olive oil's good.
coat everything. And just
I like
said,
olive oil.
Hopefully
Good
you
luck.
don't die.
May the force be with you.
May the force.
Hopefully it coats your intestines.
Chelsea, I'm really happy you're alive. Like after all of the things you've told us, like I'm happy you made it here.
Right? We used
What
to do
were your
crazy things.
childhood?
Dive
This
in.
is why there's warning labels.
You are the generation Y.
Don't go diving in granaries because you'll drown. We used to do that too. We'd tie ropes around our waist and go dive in the grain.
People would eat the grain.
Oh, it takes a long time before people eat it. More like you can suffocate because you can inhale it. And our friends would pull us out.
A lot of people died that way.
I know. We didn't know.
Yeah.
We didn't know.
What other
Yeah,
things they
well,
would do.
you don't know. So
Yeah.
that's-
We had an old house that had a laundry chute in
People who
it,
didn't
and we
know
used
are
to
dead
climb
now.
down there.
Oh, that's funny.
That
We
sounds
used to
cool.
jump down. I can live it.
Am I wrong?
No.
Yeah.
That's sketchy.
My friends
We started a
came in
fire
when I was
inside of a barn.
just
and
getting
we were
ready
locked
to shove
inside
them down the laundry chute.
How are you still here?
I don't know. And that was all before 10. After 10, then we involved motor vehicles.
Then you started doing plans because Tim was when you started driving.
When our friends started driving.
Oh, I see.
Ah.
Friends who
We
probably
used to
should have
do
known better.
car surfing.
Oh.
And we ran over one of our friends.
Are they still alive?
Yeah, we ran over his legs, and he jumped up. He's
I
like, "It's
can't
okay. I drank a lot of milk. It's fine."
my
I
God.
drink a lot of
I
milk.
would like you to stop with the horrific stories now.
Terrifying.
Oh, I'm not gonna have that out of my head for a while.
It was fine.
Why is
Yeah,
it
but
so
like,
nonchalant? You're like, we
Was
just
it a
ran over
Volkswagen?
a car. Like,
No, it was a big, like 1980s
Oh,
Buick.
that's
It
impressive.
was a beast.
Is it possible?
It must have been on dirt road.
Yeah, the ground was really soft.
Yeah,
wanna
it was
hear
always dirt road.
Yeah, grass. It was like a
Sorry.
Oh, I thought boundaries.
I'm finding this too entertaining, and then because you're laughing, I don't know. It's very different than my childhood.
Yeah, no, it was chaos.
I don't know.
It was chaos. It was fun though.
But sounds fun.
That's yeah. Wow.
You're laughing about it.
I mean, I'm glad you're okay. I really am.
Well, and when people joke, it's like, "You're too young
Am
to
I
be
dramatic?
sober." Like, no, I'm really not. I've
Maybe I was enough.
lived enough. It's good.
I'm good. Yeah.
I'm good.
It's like, who needs skydiving?
Well, I did that too.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Good. Good.
It
Oh,
wasn't that
parachute.
exciting.
Oh, I was
I
just
don't
saying,
know what's on your
yawn.
bucket list.
Is it over yet?
Yeah, like, do you have anything
Jesus.
you want to do?
This is nothing like the time we almost blew up my cousin. Yeah.
Yeah, we did that too.
It's almost not funny anymore. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like
We
that's
were
where I'm
just-
at. I'm
There
like,
was
I
a
don't
big
know.
group of children, and we were unsupervised. a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Unsupervised.
Yeah.
We were unsupervised, and there was a big, like, we were all
nothing to do.
an age range of like
Same.
6 years, and
TV.
so
It's
people would
terrifying.
think, hey, we should. It's like,
What
yeah.
if? Everyone's like, hold on, what if?
And the grown-ups never said no because they were.
Because they didn't
Did you
know.
ever ask them?
Yeah.
Could I borrow your shotgun and your machine gun for a minute? I just want to try something in the bar. Yeah, sure. Here
There
you
was
go.
no machine gun.
You want some?
Probably actually. Like,
There
I
was
feel
just
like
not like
your
that.
parents weren't listening. They were like, "Yeah, do whatever you want," and you were like, "Okay, thanks." That's probably more so how it went.
They
If
were
we did
just
ask.
in the house, and we were out being kids.
Sometimes it doesn't matter. My parents cared, but
Imagine
they
just like not knowing where your kids are.
can't watch them all the time.
There was seriously, my sister and I have talked about this. There was in the 80s and 90s commercials that came on television at 9 o'clock saying, "Do you know where your children are? They should be at home in bed."
Spoiler alert, not a lot of them did.
Spoiler alert.
At 9 p.m., that's so late. Your kid should already be in bed. Like not like 7 p.m. You should be like,
We-
"Where are your kids?"
Yeah, during the week we had full-on bedtimes But it was just on the weekends.
Oh, that's fair. I guess honestly, I used to just like leave on my bike and not listen to my parents. They would tell me to come home when it was dark, and I would come home when it was dark, just not when it got
In the
dark.
morning.
Dark in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I was gonna get a spanking either way. May as well be late.
Yeah, it's a sinful.
Like, literally, I was like, either way, you're gonna get mad at me for something. May as well stay away.
Oh, we didn't get in trouble much. I don't know if my mom was allowed to be
Probably.
stories though.
Yeah.
Could you
Probably
imagine
don't
telling
have
her?
those.
Oh,
Or
she
rather
would
than
laugh.
watching the live feed.
She would laugh. She could be watching. Hi, Mom, I love you. I'm sorry.
Also,
She knows.
Dad, if you're watching it on Thursday morning afterwards,
Right? In the Philippines? Yeah. It was fun. We had
It was-
fun. We didn't get hurt. Not seriously.
Well, you're here.
Very few broken bones.
Very few.
Yeah.
hi, how are you? You came back.
Right?
Someone could have brought them last. You're like, wow.
I know.
So,
No.
look,
Look.
something.
Oh my gosh. Would you like to put that in the auction?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so here's the plan. So this is okay, hold on, because Chelsea will help us take a picture. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, beautiful. Okay. So you set your own minimum bid. And so the artist gets half and half goes just to pay rent. So you decide, you let us know, and then we'll put it in the auction. And then
That's
here's
good.
the second part.
Well,
If you have
Sometimes
don't worry if you don't, but if you have e-transfer, we can e-transfer you the sales, or we can pay you out like right away. So that's just so you know all this stuff of
Okay, so how much should this cost?
it's beautiful. And also, can you get the correct spelling for Chelsea when she puts it
Oh, I
out
was
so then
like,
we have the right spelling of your name?
Yeah.
That's
ABHI
ABHI.
SH EK.
DK.
yes.
Okay. What is your piece called?
What should I call it?
it's so beautiful.
You want to put this in? What should I call it?
Oh, it doesn't have to have a title, but it's cool color.
I'm waiting in 1.5 hours shift. It took less than 2 hours actually.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that's right. Because when we were talking to you about it, it's like don't bring in like a 12-hour piece,
Yeah.
right? Because that's awesome.
Yeah, so because like actually no, I was not having. I'm not supply came here for like a week. I'm leaving tomorrow night, so
Oh wow.
yeah. So I just bought this canvas. There was no canvas available. Like this Dolorama has all the stretched one.
Yeah.
I bought one, but the quality was not good. So I went to Mona Lisa and 17th Avenue, walked it, brought it, and like.
So you painted it really quickly?
Yeah, 2 hours.
Okay, then it's called quick glance.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, nice.
So that's a good one.
Just a pro.
I like hearts. You like hearts.
It's better than blue hair.
Yeah, that's a bit on the nose. A bit on the nose. Opening bid, my friend.
What should it be like? I don't know actually. I don't know much about it. So I don't know how much do you sell or how much you bid. Just give me
So
some idea.
Rich and I usually sell our pieces $5 opening bid because we want to get people to start feeling like they could own it, and then they start imagining it in their homes because this is just like this, this like the. Just
It's
that-
better if you think of it as gambling than.
Yeah. So if you don't worry about it, then we open it up at
The safe bet is high and
$5.
raise it high, but the lower you start it, generally the higher I get. But I'm also prepared to lose it for.
Right, we do sometimes. If one person bids on it and they bid your minimum bid and that's it, then that's what you sell it for. But if you have at least 2 people bidding on it, then it goes. So it is a gamble. And if you're
Depends on the night.
Yeah, it depends on the night.
You don't want to gamble.
And if you don't want to gamble, set it higher, and then you feel better. It's totally up to you.
The
I
board,
would start it
the
at
board
50.
is like costing me $22. Actually, that's start at 23.
23.
It's the board. Eventually, the cost of the board actually.
Because it's
Okay.
half, right?
It's
So
half,
you
right?
wanna, like,
Do you want to
Do
start
you
it
want to
at
start it
50?
at 50 and then you get half and covers the cost?
Yeah, that's
please?
fine.
Okay, okay, let's do that.
Do you want me to grab your email so when it sells, we can transfer you the money, or do you want to come back? So you're taking off.
So you can the auction happening right now, right?
The auction happens at 9. Yeah, so we'll start it right away. So we can put you in earlier if you'd like, or what? And would you like to stay to just kind of see?
Yeah, I like to
Yeah.
stay actually.
Oh, okay, perfect.
9 to 10, right? I'm
Yeah.
here only.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, do you want to approve that?
Yes.
Are we gonna start setting up? then,
I
or
think
you
we
done?
should. Yeah.
Can we move?
8:37, yeah.
Are we doing this big giant Bill Murray, or should I put him in the back?
Giant Bill Murray.
Galen, if you want those, are
I'm not really. I'm not really into this.
is my screen off?
Nope.
Into it and have to set it in smaller words.
Oh, yeah, so-
Thanks.
If you were to buy that painting with glance, how much would you pay?
If it doesn't fit in 40 square feet, it's gone.
You're asking me?
Yeah.
That's such a tricky question because I buy all my art here and then elsewhere and everywhere.